What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about one powerful strategy for optimizing your growth. So here it is. To optimize your growth, expose yourself to more experience. When we think about what growth is, really it's rooted in self-development. We want to grow as a person. We think it's going to give us a more fulfilling life and we're going to be overall happier. And if you're somebody who thinks that, you would be correct. Now, to expand as a person, we need to expose ourselves to more experience. Now, what this is going to do for you, it's going to let you learn more. With more experience, you're going to be interacting with more people. You're going to be interacting with new situations, and naturally, you're just going to learn a whole lot more no matter what situations that you're putting yourself into. So with this learning comes the learning of valuable skills. If none other than communication and social skills, even just that is so powerful. But you might learn some very, very pragmatic skills by putting yourself in more experience. You might really hit it off with someone and dive into a deep conversation about literally anything. Maybe somebody has a business and they're really passionate about scaling it. So they tell you all about how they're scaling their business. And bam, you just had a 1-hour conversation with someone where you learned so many new things about sales and marketing. So that's just an example. It can literally be anything. I have found myself in so many conversations with strangers who I had just met, and now I'm actually really good friends with a lot of them. And I've learned so much within like our first interaction. So by learning new things, you're going to be developing more skills. And by having more skills, you're going to be able to bring more value to the world. And bringing value to the world is exactly what we want. That's one of the most fulfilling things that we can do. That's, if you go watch my video on how to find your life purpose, the basis of that is to find a way to offer value to the world that you are passionate about. So that brings us to our next point. You might stumble upon something that you're passionate about just by exposing yourself to more experience. You might find a way out of your 9-to-5 job that you hate by stumbling upon something that you're really passionate about and seeing a way that you can give it to the world in a way that rewards you financially. Even if you're not getting some sort of financial gain out of finding some sort of new passion, passion is such a big grounds for fulfillment in our lives. So this is another way that exposing yourself to more experience is going to help you become more fulfilled and just an overall happier person. Your quality of life will rise. Fundamentally, what you're going to get out of more exposure to experience is an expanded worldview. Think about how much you would grow as a person and how much your worldview would expand if you traveled the world for the next 2 years. Now, that's something that a lot of people might think is very unpractical and just intimidating, and you have a lot of fear from it. Ask yourself, if you think that's something that's very unpractical, can you actually put yourself in a situation where you were to do something like that? I'm not saying you should, but I'm saying that you can. That's a possibility. A lot of the times you might be able to actually do that. You can, even if you don't have the funds, there's literally an app on your phone that you can download called Workaway. You can travel the world and work some, mundane jobs, and it's a pretty good trade-off for being able to travel the world and find all sorts of new experiences. Now, you might have some stuff that's hindering you from that, some commitments, but that's just a good example. If you were to do that, how much would you grow as a person? How much would your worldview expand? With the expansion of your worldview comes more awareness, comes more, you become a more conscious individual with an expanded worldview. Like I said, growth is the same thing as expansion. So we are expanding as a person, we are growing as a person with an expanded worldview. Now, the key here is to actually go out and do it. You want to create optimal situations for yourself where you are going to be able to expose yourself to more experience. So maybe moving around to a few different cities, especially if you're young, that's some pretty good advice if you have that opportunity. exposing yourself to new events, putting yourself in places where you're a little bit uncomfortable, but the discomfort isn't for very, very valid reasons. It's more so just fear of the unknown. So where there's fear of the unknown, there's opportunity for so much growth and expansion that you would have never thought was possible until you find yourself in the midst of it. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a like, give me a comment, let me know what you thought. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for more content like this. And I do offer one free coaching session to anybody who wants one, so you can reach out to me via Instagram. I'll attach the link in the description below to schedule your first coaching call. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Have a good day.